Hello everybody, Blue Water Transparency. We're here at Pine Grove Park in Port Huron, Michigan today. It is Saturday, April 23rd. It's coming up on 11 a.m. We're closer to 11:30 at the moment, or 10:30, sorry. I am of sound mind and body, for any of you who may be wondering. It is Autism Awareness Day, or Autism Acceptance Day, at Pine Grove Park. It's an event sponsored and held by the Port Huron Police Department. So I imagine Latrell will be there, at least. He seems to be the mental health liaison in the community. He responds to a lot of the calls for emotionally disturbed subjects. He's the one who, he was trying to run me over. Maybe he wasn't. It just seemed that way in the video. But it's okay, you guys. The chief took my complaint. They are making some changes. U.S. Coast Guard Cutter Hollyhock, WLB 214. And here you'll see one of these. Okay, so that's public property. It's federal property. It's owned by the federal government. And here we have a clearly posted no trespassing sign. Okay, so I can't go there. It says it's clearly labeled as such. I'm gonna see if I can't balance my stabilizer today. No, I can't. If I hold it down some. Let's see how this goes. It wants to lean down. That's odd. It wasn't like that before. Maybe I had the camera in a different position. It's okay. There's our blue water bridges. No freight ships on the water currently. I mean, they're on the water somewhere. I can't see them. Oh, that's the casino where the tower is. We've been here before. I think we did a live on Facebook. I don't go on Facebook much anymore. YouTube is way more fun. I thought it'd be less stressful, but I was wrong. Here are our community-owned firearms. Every resident of Port Huron has 3 cannons. Those are our firearms, everybody. And look at here, they are the stars of our show. Oh, yeah, emergency services. I think this is a better way to come from, you guys. They got the SWAT truck. So today we're interacting with our law enforcement agents in an attempt to improve relations between law enforcement and members of the community. And today is just a perfect opportunity for that. I wonder if they have free food and beverages. It's hard to see. Oh, we could zoom out some. Okay, so that's autism puzzles. That's cool. Roseville and St. Clair. Yeah, I do win. And then we have a SWAT. I've got a volunteer. Doggo. I called my grandma. She's going to bring Cricket later on. She has to go to the insurance place before emergency service unit. Huh. I want a golf cart. Those things are like $7,500, I think, with all the bells and whistles. That would be something else. Oh, we have some vendors. And games. And there is candy. There is candy, Terry, see? They don't need to give me dimes when they have candy already. Michigan Alliance for Information. Michigan Alliance for Families. 800-552-4821. There's community mental health. I don't know what this is yet. I wonder who's come from community mental health.
I'm like, don't you get enough of me at school? No, I want
crayons. I get to make some art.
He does? Yeah. Can he teach me? You can ask him.
American flag shirts. What's a Dare shirt?
Huh? Yeah, they're old school.
I'm trying to remember who my Dare officer was in 5th grade. I can't remember his name. I'm teaching them young these days. I heard old school. Did I hear that correctly?
Old school Dare shirts?
Yeah, is
I
that
think so, yeah.
okay? This is the one I remember.
Yeah, I got this one.
Are these erasers?
I think so, yeah. I think those are all erasers.
That's weird, the foam ones.
They're foam?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder. I want to take one. I want an eraser. I don't know what the other one is.
I think this is an eraser too. It's just like I think it's a pencil eraser.
That one goes on the ends of the pencils. This
Yeah.
one's neat. I bet it does. I bet it is an eraser. It makes sense that it is.
Yeah.
Minors, so we're not going to put them on camera. Not just because of YouTube regulations or your comments and feedback, because that's just my rules. I have extra rules too. But this looks like fun. Like, we're gonna have to figure out what this is all about. I wonder who that is. I'm gonna talk to him. I don't see no chief, just a couple volunteers and a cadet. So they're playing soccer. We're having a little community event. I didn't check the time. So we have done some tours of the boardwalk. I think mostly at night. So we're going to have some time to be able to do that today. I do believe. It's 10:40, so 20 minutes till whenever. But, excuse me, everybody. Tour of the emergency SWAT unit. I think that's what we can do right now. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I was wondering if we get a little tour of the emergency. What is that called? The ESU?
So it stands for Emergency Support Unit.
Emergency Support Unit?
Yep. So what that's primary role is like we have our accident investigators and evidence technicians. So if we get a terrible scene or a bad accident or something that may be fatal or somebody seriously hurt and they have to do accident reconstruction and stuff, that unit has basically all the equipment in it for them to take those kind of measurements, collect that kind of evidence. So it's a specialized unit that they can collect evidence, secure it all, and then that way they're not having to go back and forth to the office. We basically bring all that equipment to the scene.
Yeah, that makes sense. Efficiency, right?
There you go.
I'm Roger with Blue Water Transparency.
Nice to meet you, Roger. Sam.
Sam.
Yeah, Baker.
Baker, number 27?
Yes, sir.
I can read today. Can we get some film of the footage of the inside?
Yeah, you're welcome to go in there.
Okay.
The only thing I ask is that we don't dig through the cabinets just because all that stuff is...
I just want to point and shoot, no touching.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, I don't want to give you my fingerprints anyway. I'm kidding.
No, you're good. Yeah, so basically, obviously,
it's like an ambulance.
It's a decommissioned ambulance, basically.
Okay. You don't use it. for transport, do you?
No, we don't do any medical transports, no. That's why there's no gurney locks on the floor, nothing like that.
Okay.
All that stuff was removed. It basically, like I said, it gives us a mobile, you know, lab if you will. And you can see that all the specialized stuff in here, the electronics, you have, you know, different dry erase boards, pads of paper, audio, video equipment, evidence collection bags, evidence collection tape, crime scene stuff, scene markers, you know, some PPE stuff, masks. There is still first aid on here, obviously we have that.
Yeah.
Some narcotics testing stuff, you know, more evidence numbers. And again, some of this equipment, you know, there's regulators and stuff because it was an ambulance at one point. Obviously we're not using that. So we just repurposed it.
Yeah.
And we have the ability to pull up computers and, you know, connect laptops.
So do you guys still test for cannabis now with recreational being what it is? How does...
No, this is all, like I said, we don't even do field tests no more.
Oh,
this
interesting.
Is older stuff. Some of the evidence guys can use it for, you know, what they see fit, but we don't actually test stuff anymore. The big reason is like fentanyl and stuff, you know.
Right.
So much stuff could have it or does have it, and we don't want to take the chance of handling it if we don't have to.
Sure.
So we
don't want to touch that. That's really awesome.
So you have, again, more specialized, you know, obviously more stuff, the monitor box, things like that, charging stations, more audio, video, tape measures. And then obviously.
That's fascinating.
So, and then we have the ability.
Oh, you have bulletproof vests.
Yeah, you have extra ones in here because when you do get to scenes, some of the detectives or the evidence techs or the accident investigators, some will come right from home. So if they do end up at a scene, we're trying to make it efficient, so they might not necessarily need to go to the office. We have personal safety.
Everything's right here. You don't need to go running back and forth and picking up evidence and bringing it down.
Right. It just streamlines it.
Yeah,
The other thing we use this for too is we do have a crisis negotiator unit. So we have what most people know as a hostage negotiator. We have a team that specializes in that. So if they do have a situation like a barricaded gunman, we do use this also as a negotiation, almost like a mobile command station sometimes.
Yeah, kind of like, because it looks like a SWAT car is what I thought it was, but it's not.
What they'll do is they'll set up a table here, and we have, you know, headsets, and we have the ability to communicate, and the negotiators can also work out of this. So it's really a multi-purpose.
It's a mobile police station.
Basically, we can...
Everything that you would have in the office, you have some kind of microcosm here.
Basically. And
cool.
If we need other stuff or we know that we're going to a specific scene, obviously we have more equipment at the office. We have the room to load it up and take it with us so that back and forth goes away. Streamlines the process, basically.
Yeah.
So
that is so cool. I really appreciate you showing me around.
Yeah, and there'll be other stuff here. If you're going to hang around for a bit, we got obviously a patrol car coming. Chief Platzer will be here shortly.
Nice.
We have our MUV or our Gator, as most people.
Yeah, I wanted to check this out. I was hoping you weren't too busy. I'm glad that I caught you at a good time.
Yep. So this, obviously another utility vehicle. We have a lot of beaches and parks in the city. This helps us get down on the sand. So we don't get stuck. It obviously has a plate, turn signals, lights. We can drive it down the road. We don't take it down Pine Grove. We just take the back roads, obviously.
Down here and over to the beaches.
Yep. But that's its main purpose is, you know, you have, you know, the waterfronts and things. If you do have an emergency situation, and we, you know.
Do you know offhand how many miles of coastline we have on the Great Lakes in Michigan?
Oh, I don't know the exact how many miles specifically.
I'm gonna have to look it up. We should look it up.
But yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you guys a business card. We do give police discounts. So you know.
Okay. So you guys are down in Roseville, right?
Yeah, Roseville. We also and St. Clair.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Yep, we go anywhere.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yep. So if you ever need anything, just give us a call.
Appreciate it.
Yep. No
And you have the puzzle pieces on your truck over there. That's you?
Yep, that's us.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be also selling some shirts, or $15 a shirt, and then $5 per shirt is gonna go to Autism Awareness.
Excellent.
Oh,
okay. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Yep, no problem.
So yeah, so with this one, obviously it's a nice multi-purpose utility tool. We can run it down the road if we have to, but you know we use it like it's been out to the 4-H fair in Goodles.
Okay.
We've helped with them.
I've been there.
Yep. So it's been out there. We use it down at the car show on the riverfront. We take it to the beaches. You know, inside the equipment box, we got first aid stuff in there. There's water rescue kits in there.
So in case somebody needs assistance or dehydrating on a hot July day.
There you go. Yeah, and if you saw in there, there's cases of water in there.
Yeah.
And if you've been down to the beaches, we have our police, I call it the police hut. It's the little station on the beach. If you get a chance.
Over at Lakeside?
Yep.
Because I've been down there. I was gone for like 15 years, and I went to the beach a couple summers ago.
Okay.
It wasn't last summer, but it was a summer before then.
So there's like a little metal hut there, like a ticket-looking booth thing, and kind of on the just off the beach. It says Port Huron Police on it.
Yeah.
It's a little substation. And what we do is we have water in there, we have a fridge in there, it's air conditioned. So same thing, dehydrated on a July.
So if I'm walking through and I'm on the bus or something like that and I'm thirsty, I can stop by and get a glass.
If somebody's in there, they'll hand you a bottle of water, yeah. It's
That's
not
amazing.
manned 24/7.
Sure.
But on the weekends, we have somebody up there, and yeah, that's absolutely.
And
here's part of our, here's another one of our.
Oh, now there's the tactical unit.
There you go.
Oh, they got the big gun up there.
So, well, it's got the turret to be able to do that, yeah. So, but I'll chat with you. Roger, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a few minutes to help you
Sure.
park.
Yeah, I'll be hanging around. Yeah. Oh, that's Officer Baker, everybody. Oh, we have more games. He's got to help the tactical unit get situated so we can check out the rest of the equipment that we have available. That's Officer Baker, badge number 27, everybody. I don't know where he's at on the chart, and I didn't bring the chart today. Well, there's the Ennis. We have to investigate them. Alliance for Families and Autism Awareness. So Ennis will help put your kids in foster care. They will do everything they can to keep your children safe from you. I don't know who that is. Hey, Jennifer. Port Huron Police Special Response Team. Yeah, that's surplus for sure. I don't know. It says please stay back. Special Response Team Rescue Unit.
Sorry about that, Roger.
Oh, no worries.
So yeah, obviously that's SRT. So that's actually Captain Kerrigan with the police department.
I haven't met Kerrigan yet.
Yep. So he's going to get that set up. He's a member of our SRT team. So we'll get that. He's going to get that all set up, and then once that's set up, you're free to. The back drops down. It's a staircase. It's a personnel carrier. You can go right up in there and check all that.
Oh, that's gonna be a trip.
Yep. Yeah, the kids love this. Like I said, we don't get it out that often, so it's all, we don't ever want to use this kind of stuff, but the fact that we have it,
It's nice.
Yeah. So,
it's nice that you have it. Those were my thoughts. It's like, is that something we really need? And it's like, maybe.
And I could
in an area like this.
And I've worked the road long enough where, give me just a second, Roger.
Yeah. I'm pulling on all the stops to show us, you guys. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. I should go get my tripod and take a picture. We're gonna go to those booths at 11. I wanna see Captain Kerrigan here. I wanna see Captain Kerrigan in action. See, now if I need help, I know who Baker is. I know Obama and Yaden and Sheedy and everybody else who might respond to emergency if I ever need any help. I've had some positive interactions, I've had some not so positive interactions, and I had one really negative interaction. But this is all repairable, and we can use it as a learning opportunity. And this is a way for all of us to get to know our local law enforcement agents. as they've asked us to do. If you go to the Port Huron Police Department website and look at the annual statement and look up any of the how to interact with police forms, any of their policies, you'll see that they constantly want citizen feedback. They always want complaints and commendations, and they are always looking for ways to improve relations with the community and increase transparency. And this is how we do it, okay? So, some of you have feelings about this, but there's rules that are written down. I have to follow them. And some of your feelings don't like the rules that I have to follow, and I have to follow the rules regardless of how I feel about them. And in usual circumstance, I would have to give them 10 feet. I usually give 20 or 25, and in this circumstance, I'm welcome to approach, but I'm going to give them the same courtesy I would as if they were responding to a scene until I'm invited to go in. Now, Baker did say, and this is Captain Kerrigan. Hello, Captain Kerrigan.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. It's good to be here today. I'm Roger with Blue Water Transparency.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I film you guys. And I was talking to Baker. He said when you let this guy down, I could get up and have a look.
Hey, take one from.
Because I think this stuff is really cool. So that's the emergency rescue unit?
Yes. Yep.
And is this made for transport or like personnel transport or prisoner transport?
Personnel.
Personnel?
We don't transport prisoners in this.
Okay, that's cool. It looks like a tank.
Yeah, it's an old military vehicle that was repurposed for our use, so.
I remember the old tank out in front of the armory down there on Dove. We used to get up in there and climb through the thing, and
Yeah, it's been a little while since that's been down there, huh?
I don't see any actual turret here, but you got a chair that lifts up, huh?
There is a turret there, it's just bulbs.
Got it. There's no firearm up there though, like you see in the movies?
No.
Okay. So you might, and depending on the circumstance, you might have a guy up there with the rifle or something?
Could, yeah.
Got it, okay. I don't imagine you use that part often with this.
No, I mean, every situation we might deal with is different, right? So.
It's good to have it in case.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's really neat. It looks comfortable, at least.
Yeah, not too bad.
And then you gear up in the camouflage vests and stuff when you're in this unit?
It depends on what we're doing.
There's not too much to see in there. Just lots of space to... Oh, you got a camera.
Got cameras?
Is that running now?
No, it's not running now.
Just when you're on response?
Yeah.
Is it like a body cam thing? You turn it on and...
No, it's not recorded. It's more for awareness.
Okay.
So the driver help with blind spots and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't have a rear window. So it's on when driving, just in place of a rear view mirror or something.
Yeah,
okay.
stuff like that.
Oh, and then we got Unit 13's here. Well, I appreciate it.
Nope,
I'd love to get up in there, if you don't mind. Is that okay, or?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to see, but...
But this way I can say that I sat in here with Captain Kerrigan. And we can tell everybody how cool you guys are. That's cool.
That's pretty much it, so...
I can just imagine you all packed in like sardines on your way to some kind of, get the bad guys situation. I can almost feel the excitement just sitting in here. I feel like a little kid. Wow.
It gives some extra protection for us and...
Yeah, I was talking to Baker
people, so it's kind of nice that way.
about, the area that we have, the international border, the fresh water supply and everything else. It seems, I lived in Franklin, Kentucky, and it's a town of 5,000 people. County is 10,000, and they have 3 of these things. For what? I don't know. I don't know. And then for here, I think, with all the national security issues that we have the Coast Guard here, and like I said, the fresh water. It does make sense to have at least one of these.
Yeah.
But this is really, man, on the side of a tank. What is that? A window dressing or?
No,
That's
it's
weird.
It's from the truck sitting out in the sun, and there's
Okay.
like, a film in between the windows there that.
Okay.
So it's not supposed to be like that. It's,
those ones you can see right through.
it should be like that.
That doesn't pose any kind of security risk? Or, I mean, I can see out here. I can't imagine.
I mean, it's not if we could replace it, we would, and
But you need money for that.
well, and to get it right. So,
Yeah.
so this vehicle we got for free, and that's the way it came. So,
I have a hard time spending money on things I get for free.
yeah, well, and it's not. You can't just go to the store and buy bulletproof glass. So,
No.
you know, that's the.
My great grandfather Thorwald Evenson made bulletproof Oldsmobiles for Al Capone, out of Port Huron.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think so. I wasn't around then, so you can't hold it against me.
No, that's cool.
But yeah, that's what he did. He came from Wisconsin, near River Falls, small town. I got to visit there a few years ago. I lived in Minnesota, so I was like, oh, my grandpa was born, a few counties over in Wisconsin. Let's go have a look. So that was neat. I'm gonna get out of here. It's getting a little warm. I want to get bottled water.
Put your steps down there.
Yeah, thanks, Captain. Oh, and then we get a tour of the. I've been wanting a tour of the units forever. Who drove this one here? Oh, they're not here now. Number 13. I haven't seen number 13. Oh, that was Captain Kerrigan in the flesh. 062670. Accredited state and national, and everybody reports to the accreditation management. I can't remember her name offhand. She's in the chart. You can review the videos, right? Well, we're gonna have to get the ambulance. Oh wow, you got the whole kit out.
We got it all. Like that seat? Yeah.
Oh,
Big step.
there's Platzer. Oh, I don't know, we're at a community event, you guys. I think that we're gonna get children in the camera regardless of what I do. And look, it's Chief Platzer.
Morning, how are you, sir?
I just met Captain Kerrigan. I'm doing really well. Baker showed me the emergency, what's that called? The ESU?
The ESU rig? Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember what he said that stood for.
Emergency Services Unit?
Services unit. So it's like a mobile crime lab, or a police department, if you will.
Take it out on scenes like we have a bad accident, we got all the stuff we need.
Everything right there, so
Yep.
you don't have to be contaminating evidence.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to get a tour of the ambulance, but we have children over there, and I try not to.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day.
I think so.
The weather holds off and all that, so.
But it's good to see you. I'm glad to be here. I've been looking, I wouldn't know the date and time if I hadn't have been filming in your lobby, Chief. I had to go back and look at the video to find out.
Well, it's all on our Facebook page.
It is too, yeah. I got you on my Facebook now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't go on it much.
Okay.
I've been doing YouTube since March 24th. I was off Facebook since last summer. I got tired of all the...
I don't have it either. We have a Facebook page, and then that's as far as we go.
Do you have someone whose job it is to manage the Facebook page?
Officer Baker, I think.
That's Baker?
Yep.
Okay.
He's very talented when it comes to that type of stuff, and he's the one that.
Hello, sir.
Morning. How are you doing?
Can we give you some business cards?
Sure.
We do give police discounts, and we do go anywhere in Michigan. We're based out of Roseville and St. Clair County.
All right. No, cool. Appreciate you bringing the truck up. I heard a lot about it, so.
Anytime.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Whenever there's an event like this, we'll happily show up.
All right, we appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Thanks, sir.
That's the first thing I saw coming around the corner from the water plant there.
Yeah.
We got it this year, January. Yeah, we got it. We got it in we got the truck. We're talking about the wrap.
I got to get some water.
Water bracelets up there too. We got bracelets.
Really? You know what I miss, Chief, are those little junior police badges y'all used to give me when I was 7 years old. I miss those.
Well, we've got those too. We can get you one if you want one.
Do you remember who the dare officer was in like 93, 94 in that area? He was like
Officer Joe Dana.
Dana, yeah. That was my dare officer.
He's since retired.